Right, well, good evening. It's now come to 10 to 7. I've been here since about 3 o'clock, I think. We're fishing back down to Aldeby today. I was going to go to Billingford, but I changed my mind, and now the lake is open, I decided to come down here and have a bash in here, because my goal in here is to try and catch a 20 pounder or 20 pound plus. I come close with an 18, so my mission, goal or mission, is to see if we can catch a 20 pounder. I've come back down here because I do like it down here. It's nice and peaceful, quiet. You have to excuse the noise at the background. That's the water pump the water in to help keep it oxygenated and keep it going. So yeah, you'll probably hear that. I'll probably be turned off by the time I get to bed, so that's fine. Yeah, so I'll come back down here. Like I said, I was going to go to Aldeby, changed my mind, come down here instead. I'm already fishing. I just took a bit of time as that and just get myself set up and whatnot. And 2 rods are out. I've got one on a PVA bag, which is just in the same little spot just down there, and the other one is on a peppered fruit, a handful of boilies around just for tonight, in the same spot between the aerator and that little cove over there. So it's in the middle of that. So that's 2 rods set up, and I've just had my tea, so we're all tickety-boo. Yeah, so it's just a bit of a late introduction for me turning up here, but I was trying to sort things out, and it wasn't quite going to plan, and nothing went right, and you kind of know where I'm going with this. So I decided just to calm down, bag it, and fish normally with a pop-up on. Oh, that is pepper fruit has got a pop-up on. Sorry, my apologies. So yeah, that's how I'm fishing at the minute. Tomorrow might change. We'll see how tonight goes. And we have got a very calm. Well, it's a practically calm, very little breeze, overcast. I don't think we're supposed to get any rain, so that's always a good thing. It means everything keeps dry when I pack up and go home. I'm hoping the weather, how it is at the minute, because it feels like a good vibe. I can feel a sense something's going to happen. If it does, it's going to be later in the evening or early hours of the morning, or very early hours in the morning. So yeah, let's just play it by ear, and we'll just see how tonight goes. I'm here for 48 hours. I'm here till Tuesday dinner time. And I didn't fish last weekend, and I'm really looking forward to this time around. So all is good. So I'll leave it there. So I don't have to keep waffling on, and you get fed up and bored and don't be shut up. Rods are out, bivvy's up, home is all ready, everything's set. So all I've got to do now is sit back, just chill out and relax. There are 3 other anglers on here as well, on the far bank. I don't know how long they've been here or how long they're going to be here. It doesn't affect me anyway, so it doesn't make a lot of difference. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So as normal, I'm going to sit down there and chill out and relax. Peace and the quiet. Right. Bit of an update. It's now come up to 10 o'clock. The light is on, working perfectly, because I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and like I said before, I can see everything perfectly fine. Temperature's dropped a bit. Seem to be a bit cooler, should one say. You can see that. So yeah, but nothing's happened. I had 2 little beeps on my left rod, and that's about it. Nothing more has occurred from that. But yeah, so I just had a cup of coffee, and didn't do any filming earlier because didn't know the chap opposite me was an old friend, and he's down there with a couple of his other friends and that. So yeah, let's got chatting. 2 hours later, 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to have a cup of coffee, then I'm going to sit there for another hour or so, and then I'll be getting ready to go to bed. But I just thought I'd just throw in a quick update just while I can. Plus you can just see how this light works as well. Like I say, it's not a gimmick, it is a purpose, and it works very, very well. So I can see everything down here beautifully. Cheers. Yep, so what I'll do, I'm going to drink this, sit out there for an hour or so. It's still reasonably dark. I will just quickly spin you around because I don't know how much the light camera will pick up now. Yeah, so it is picked up dark. Like I say, it's 10 o'clock now, so I mean I can still see alright, too bad. But yeah, so the lights work perfectly, and I have decided to keep that up there. Thank you for the comment before. Please forgive me for your name, as I forget who it is. He said he's one up there all the time. So I've done it. I'm going to do the same. It do seem to be alright. Perhaps I was a little bit overreacting, but there you go. It's just one of those things. So instead of me waffling on, I'm going to sit back, enjoy my cup of coffee, sit out there, and go from there. Well, good morning. It's now up to 7:30. I've been awake most of the night. Left rod has been a little bit active. Has sort of been like a line bite kind of thing. Sort of gone up and then gone down, so whether something's dived on my bait and pulled it or knocked my line, or even just a small fish has just pulled the bait and it just can't got the hook in. I don't know. But that's been the most active. That's the one with the bloodworm on, that is. So I'm just having, as you see, I'm just having a morning cup of coffee. Did drop temperature quite well last night, quite a bit. And this, because I think we had clear skies, the stars are out, and now we've got a bit of overcast, and I believe the sun is trying to get through. But it has warmed up quite considerably, which is quite nice. So yeah, so I've just been watching down there on my left hand bait, because obviously ducks have been about and I don't know if they've been diving on me. Which wouldn't surprise me. This is a rather suspicious bite indication, should we say. But it could have been a fish, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So like I said earlier, matey boy opposite me, he's had one. It's about 12-13 pounds, something like that. So yeah, it's been a slow night for me, very restless night, should we say. Always is in the first night. I'll go for dinner, see what happens today. About 10 o'clock I shall bring him in. And I should just probably put that one on a pop-up. That seems to work right on a pop-up. Because I think that bed is a bit silty with debris on it, so I'm not 100% sure. Because it's quite spooky water, I don't really want to be launching leads out every 5 minutes and then finding out. So I might just stick a pop-up on and go for that. I might, if I've got a bloodworm one, I'll stick it on. I don't think I have though. But we'll see. If not, I'll just stick on I don't know, one of my sweet corn and tiger. Sweet tiger and corn. Right, it's up to 10 o'clock now, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have a change of rig. I'm going to take off the bag rig, leader and whatnot. I'm going to stick on good old pop-up. It seems to work right in here with me. And I'm going to put on the sweet tiger and corn pop up as well, with a handful of them and some pellet round. We're close into the margin one here. Some beanies. There's something down there that keep pecking, I don't know whether it just pulls into it. It's not big enough, but I think if I put something like that on, it's off the bed, it might stand a better chance. I don't know. It just seems a bit suspicious, that's all. So I'm going to go back to the pop-up rig, close in margin, and obviously you can change the leader as well, because that's obviously then set up for how it works, or how at least how it should work. But yeah, there is fish showing. I don't think they're very big though, but yeah, so I'm going to keep the right hand one exactly where it is, and the left one just going to change over to that. Keep it nice and simple really, and then just put a handful of boilies and some pellet over the top, and we shall go from that and see what that produces, because that has produced me quite a lot of fish in the past. So I will flick back to it and try it. Right, we have one. It's not very big. I was just doing my dinner and then it decided to rumble off. So yeah, he's probably about £2 or £3. One of the small ones in, I think. Just got to try and find him. Amongst here somewhere. Oh no, he's done. He's rolled him, he's wrapped himself up in there. He didn't want to be caught, didn't want to be seen. Yeah, lovely little common. Not very big, £2, £3, but blank saver. There's that hook. Hook is there. So we're good to go. Just flip it over there. Yeah, nice little fish. Pretty meat. Oh, come on. Quite an active little one as well. Let's just get him out. Let's do it official. Come on. Let's just. Right, yeah. Ready for this? Ta-da! £2, £3. No more than that. Just on the left hand rod on the sweet corn and tiger. Sweet tiger and corn. Yeah, I think that's the one that's been plaguing me. He's been sort of coming in, swooping off, knocking the rods about and playing havoc. But now I caught him, so he can play havoc even more. Right, that's but pristine condition now. So we'll get him back and see if we can get his dad and his mum, granddad, and the rest of them. Thank you. Right, rod is back out, rebaited, just got to put some pellet out, fed myself, and now I'll sit back and relax. Yeah, what I've done is, what I tend to do is, places like this, it's quite tricky to fish sometimes. Now my bait is just down there, it's all around this area here. What I've done is a handful of boilies, I just plonked them in and around. So the idea is when they come in, they pick the first one up, munch on it, feel safe, pick the second one up, same, and so forth, and the pattern goes on until he comes to the hook bait. Then he's mine. Now I've took the back lead off, because normally in here I fish with the back lead, but I think for some reason that was hindering the bites. That's probably what the problem was last night. Because the back lead went straight down. When I pulled into him, he was already under there. So the back lead acted as a pivot. So what I've now done is I've took the back lead off on this one to to see if that makes a difference. The other one I keep on for the time being, and if that does the same, if I get biting that one, it does the same, and obviously I'm going to take the back leads off and just have it back lead free, but slacken the line off, so if the carp do come into it, they can probably feel it, but not like you would if it's a tight line. So I'll kind of a semi-slack it and try that. So that'd probably be my next tactic. And now I'm thinking about it, because I think that might work, because I think that's what's hindering. When I could have had bites last night and I wouldn't have known, because the back lead was pivoted and everything down. So I've sort of been thinking about it, and I thought, well, perhaps if I take them off and don't use them, slack the line a little bit, because they are quite tricky in here, and go from that. I'll try that technique and see what happens. But I'll redo the rod, the right hand rod, a little bit later on. It's now come to 1 o'clock, so I'll probably give it about 2 to 3 o'clock, and then I'll just do that and try that and see what happens. And that's all I can do at the minute. But might be about £2 or £3, perfect condition, lovely, common, beautiful looking fish. But is that the one to start off many? Who knows? Is that the one that's been plaguing me most of the time? Who knows? We'll see. So that's my tactic, that's what I'm probably going to do. So I'll keep to the same spots. One over there, the area is now off, so in line with that cove is kind of just about where that cove is about there, I've gone in line out, in line with the area, that middle, the right hand rod is probably about there-ish. And again, handful of boys around and pellet. So I'll just whack some pellet out and we'll go from that. So in the meantime, I'm going to sit back and relax, chill, and see what the afternoon, evening, tonight and the morning brings. So go on, have a gander, enjoy the view and the peace and quiet. Beautiful. Right, it's now coming up to 10 to 5, and not a lot has happened this afternoon since that fish. Even the ones in the margins there, even they're gone quiet. Don't know if they're at second spawning field, just doing a few second spawns, I don't know. Even they've gone quiet now, so all is quiet on the seafront. All I've done with my bobbins is I just literally took the back leads off because I think they were hindering, because when I caught that little one, despite him being over there, around that region there, when I pulled into the rod, he was actually under the other one, in them bushes. So in them bushes down the right hand side there. It should be about there. Which is very strange, and I wonder if the back lead was doing some hindrance. So I decided to take the back leads off, recast the right hand rod, and put on like a semi-slack line. So just put the line out, let it sink, and then just the bobbin, just to weight the bobbin to bring the line tight. So it's not tight like normal, it's not fully slack, it's sort of in between. So the fish do hit the line, at least they will feel it, but they won't feel like the tight resistance. And I wonder if that will give me a better bite indication as well, because that'd be more, like a bit more direct. So I'm trying that. So that's all I've done at the minute. I didn't put any more bait out because the left one is alright. The left one is right where it is. The right one is, like I say, it's over there. In between that cove. My finger's in the way. Right. In that cove, in a line, sort of in between the middle. I left the bait there because that hasn't done much. I might put a few more boilies a bit later on. We'll see. I'll see how it pan out. Right, the bobbin is up. That was a savage take. That just went straight up and stopped. Now I'm going to give that 15 minutes. That's the middle, that's the right hand one, which is, where are we? We've got to go that cove over there. I think it's about there somewhere. It goes to the middle, so I'm, like I said, I'm about there-ish somewhere. The savage take, it stopped. Now the last time I brought it in this morning, from last night, I had no bait on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in, and then, like I say, just give it 15 minutes, just to make sure that if it's still around, it might come back and have another go, if I'm lucky. Or it could have just been a liner. But I'll bring it in, I'll check the bait, make sure it's still on, and then I'll recast in the same position. I might just put a few boardies around, not straight away, but a bit later on, because the ducks are there, and what they'll do, or you know what ducks will do, they'll have a little dive. Right. You got the mother and the young ones. So I will. Sorry, got the trees. Yeah, so I will wait for them to depart, and then I will cast a lead out there, put some bait out there for the night, and then I'll leave it and see what happens by the morning. So that's just a quick update. It's good timing. I literally just had my tea, and I literally just stood here and I'd just done that. I just said, and that was it. So something's moving about. I mean, it might have been just a line bite, but that would Bob would have gone back down. Anyway, bit of progression. So we'll leave it there. I'll sort that out, and I'll speak to you a bit later on. And literally, as I put the camera down, the other one went screaming off. I don't think it's very big. That's fish number 2 at the minute. Oh, that might not be. Come on. Right, well, here we are. He's a little bit bigger than the other one. Just go and hook him. That's the sweet corn and tiger one yet again. A little bit of a scale. He's very angry. He's not. He's a little bit more nice, same size. No, I tell a lie. It's about the same size. Look at that. Another little pasty, 2 to 3 pound. I'll put more 3 because he seems a bit heavier than the other one. Yeah, so that's another little one. So I wouldn't too many more of these going to happen. But if you get any more like this, I won't bother filming it. I'll just put them straight back, and we'll go from that. Anything big, obviously, I will. So I'm going to get him back because the old fins are up. We'll go from that. So, hooky dookie. Right, well, just as I had thought, the other rod now got to bait up because the little vicious little things they were ripped off my bait. So I'm just going to have to re-rig it up. I had a feeling that did because I think that's what it done before. I think it was last night, something happened and nothing really happened after that, and I think what's happened here, it took the bait off, which when I brought it in this morning, obviously it did. So I'm glad I brought it in. I'm glad that other one kicked off, and now I'm going to bring it so I can do both rods at the same time. Now I know I can stick some more bait out because I'm going to go on the assumption that if they've took this one, they've had a feed on the other ones. So I think that'll be worthwhile. Bait both the rods up, get some more bait out there, and basically go again. So that's the trying that one in there today, the old pepper fruit, if I can focus in. Well, pepper fruit. And my good and faithful tiger nut one. Tiger nut and corn. Sweet tiger and corn. So I will sit there and do this. Just got to do the other one, and then Bob's your uncle. All is tickety-boo. And then we can rock and roll. Right, we're all out there again. I had to recast the right hand rod because one of the ducks decided to go down on the right hand rod, the bait was, and I see the bobbin going up, and I was thinking, here we go. But thankfully, I don't know if she might just hit the line or something, I don't know. But no hooks, so it's fine. So I just put the bait in again just to make sure she hadn't picked the bait off, and that's all fine. So we're all good to go. So today's 7 o'clock, and I won't do no more now. That will be it until something happens throughout the night. Hopefully with a nice £20 on, that would be lovely. Mission completed, goal achieved. Or £20 plus, £20 plus. This is my mission in here. Any little pasties, I will just catch and release straight away. I won't bother filming it because you won't be seeing me catching 2 or 3 pounders on heavy gear. And I don't want to catch 2 or 3 pounders on heavy gear when I use my float rod. So we'll leave it there, and I'll just see what happens through the night now. Just wait to see what happens. That's all I can do. Right. Well, good morning, people. It's gone 7 o'clock. I've been up since about 4, first light. I've been just sort of drifting in and out of sleep. Just had my third pasty. Obviously, so if I get another one, I won't do any filming on it. Another little mirror, same, £3, 2 to £3. So I just recasting the rod out and put some just a few more borders around it. Apart from that, it's been a fairly restless night, a fairly quiet night. A few beeps here and there, a few little liners. That's about it really. So yeah, didn't do a late night introduction last night because the time I sat here, relaxed and chilled out, it was gone way in the dark, and plus I forgot. I just nicely relaxed and chilled, but yeah, anyway, nothing really happened much anyway, so yeah, so I just thought I'd just do a quick one this morning just to say, you know, third pasty. Right hand rod on the peppered fruit, so they obviously work as well. And yeah, didn't bother with the net, I just unhooked them in the water, straightforward. That's really all I've got to say at the moment. Like I say, it's now 20 past 7, and just I shall be here till should probably leave about midday, give it all take, depending how I feel, and we'll go from that. So at the moment, 3 pasties, which is not good. I think they've opened the channel from next door, and obviously the little ones in there are now coming in here, and obviously the big ones are going in here, and vice versa. But at least I haven't blanked. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Although I would class them as not a catch, but it is a catch in the day. So yeah, it's been an interesting visit. Nevertheless, it's been fun and I've enjoyed it while I've been here. So I'm going to put the kettle on, have some brekkie, have a bit of a slower pack down, and just basically sort of chill out the rest of the day, let the beer and whatnot dry out, and sort of go from that really. That's all I can really do at the minute. So I shall leave it there, and I'll catch up with you a bit later. As normal, you see what I see. Right, as you can see, we're all packed away. Just got the chair to go and the camera gear to go. We're here in the shade because the sun is getting quite warm. It's 9:30. I'm going to go before it gets too hot and I'll pack down too much in the heat. They're a nightmare. So yeah, just that last little patch the first thing this morning, and that was all I had. Nothing more after that. There's only 3 little ones. It saves a blank, but there you go. So yeah, that's my session now fished over. I'm going to go home, have a much needed shower, put all my gear away, and then I'm going to sit down because I actually feel really knackered for some reason. Yeah, probably lack of sleep, a lot to do with it. So yeah, as you can see, that's it now. So next week I think I'm off to the other place. Don't know if I can film, but I will find out. So for now, I'll catch up with you later and I'll hopefully see you next time. So I'm off.